got to react to that video that Bill Cabbins put out responding back to CJ on 32s. But before we get into that video, man, I wanted to share with you guys an example of a Bill Cabbins supporter, right? And these people in the comment section that support Bill Cabbins, right? Because Bill Cabbins' content does create diversion, just like CJ on 32 said on video, right? So this person right here, right? Pack Out 25. I want you guys to remember that. Pack Out 25. Ice cream is a cultural vulture, right? So you guys remember that username, right? So here's the same username. Two people, Stunna and Rail, is some big low-key haters. Two people, Stunna and Rail, is some big low-key haters. And then you got Rail here responding. He said, y'all low-key haters, me and Stunna don't ask nobody for nothing. Y'all goofies, me and Stunna living while you glazing. Leave us out what he got going on in Chicago, not Dallas or Miami. All right, and this is a supporter. If you guys go on Bill Cabbins' videos in the comment section, you'll see the same person right there. And obviously, he's watching Bill Cabbins' content, and it's not about positivity, man. He might make it look like it's about positivity, but he is creating more diversion within the 32 gang amongst all the guys. CJ on 32, Stunneries, Rail to Real, right? And then you get all these people.
All right, y'all, welcome back to my channel, man. It big underscore fair 4947. Checking in with another video, guys. Today, top of man, we're talking about Ice Cream Blog. So Ice Cream Blog call itself Reg to Bill Cabbins' video. You know, his video, they responded to CJ on 32. So let me tell y'all something further, bro. So I don't know what happened. All I know is, I don't know who comment section at Woodbine for the rejob will be going on. So it's a guy named Pack Out underscore 25. He was talking about Ice Cream Blogs at first. They say he's a culture vulture, which Bill Cabbins call him that all the time, which is just 100% true. But all of a sudden now, dude hop in the comment section and say two people Stunna and Real is some big low-key haters. And my dog Real to Real responded, which I can't blame it. How are they hating, bro? Like CJ 32 said, bro, the 32 guy is by niggas who getting bread and wouldn't expand their bread with different businesses. So this right here, this the comment that got me, you know what I'm saying? They saying this shit about Red to Real and Stunna about how. But my dog Red to Real responded with this right here. He said, y'all low-key haters. Me and Stunna don't ask nobody from nothing. Y'all goofies. Me and Stunna living while you glazing leave us out of what he got going on in Chicago, not Dallas or Miami. Real talk, which I understand Red to Real saying, bro. Like, lead them out that bullshit, bro. Like, people in the comment section, bro, y'all the one who be causing friction in between people. Not including Ice Cream Vlog, because soon he sees stuff like that, he gonna make a whole video on it. And then boom, they got some more bullshit and getting called, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want them to get on Bill Cabbins' ass for no reason. Or we all see who really causing all the bullshit on YouTube, which is Ice Cream Vlog, and then the people that hop in the comment section. Like, I'm just keeping it G with y'all, bro. These are the people who causing all the bullshit in the 32 gang. Besides the people that's in the 32 gang, you know, like I said, man, all this bullshit everybody got going on, bro, like, it just need to be squashed, bro. CJ said what he said, Bill said what he said. Like Bill said, he didn't agree with it, which I fit him on that shit. He didn't agree with it. Everybody can state their opinion. This is America. Freedom of speech. We not like these other sick-ass countries over here, but you can't say nothing. If you do say so, you might get your head chopped off and your whole family killed. I'm just keeping it G, bro. This is America. But yeah, man, like I said, my Ice Cream Blog call itself, you know, react to the video. Ain't want to go down through the history of talking about Bill Cabbins called 12 on skinning. And all this shit right there, bro, is only so much a person can take, bro. Skinning with that whole shit on YouTube, what you expect, bro. You can quit calling that man Cap and Rest too, bro, because at the same time, bro, Ice Cream Blog, you is a whole rat. You a rat until you start doxing people addresses, bro. I'm just being honest with you. You's a whole rat, and I don't agree with CJ 32 said about Bill Cabbins are like you. Only thing I can think of, bro, that CJ 32 talking about, which everybody know, I know, it just the titles. It be controversial titles, that's it. But Ice Cream Blog, you got worse controversial titles than Bill Cabbins do. Like, seriously, when this shit happened with Bag Talk, you swear up and down that Bag's Hopper talking about CJ 32, and CJ 32 talking about Bag Talk, so I don't know what artists that transpire for him, bro. But you the messiest person on YouTube, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You messy as hell because, like I said, man, everybody jumping out and being big brain. Everybody really looking what's really going on. See down 32 money gave you a problem. Yeah, you gonna be you, but at the same time, you being you is a whole ass nigga. To being blunt, you is a whole ass nigga. Like, Nimbachi was good. And then y'all would have thrown a race card and Big Kevin, I don't see what he doing wrong, but just a controversial title. This is the only thing I really see they doing wrong. But like I said, I chopped it over, bro. In a labor, it what it is, bro. I ain't no ill will towards CJ on 32. We see it, none of the shit. So I feel like, man, y'all need to drop all this shit, and then all the shit they get thrown out there, I'm gonna address it in my next video. I'm gonna go ahead and call dude without, and then know the real live, cause y'all not finna keep pounding up on being Kevin like that. Wait a minute, guy. I'm in it big underscore faithful 947. Chicken in with another video, guys. I'm out, gang. Peace.
It was never in the air. You be putting shit up in the air and then turn around and say, oh, it's already in the air and I don't want to talk about it. Nah, you put it up there, dummy.
How can I be one of the same like Ice Cream Vlogs? When Ice Cream Vlogs doxed CJ's address, he talked about CJ's kids.
You do the same thing, all right? And that was early on, right? That was early on. But if you're going to, first of all, why is he not addressing the situation at CJ on 32? Why he's got to talk about me, right? He's got to segue into a different direction, right? It's cool, right? He's trying to put me under the bus. That's cool, right? But that shows you the kind of character he is, right? Instead of responding back and addressing what CJ said, he is segueing away from the actual questions, right? He has to talk about me. But let's talk about me, right? You put out people's addresses on video. You doxed a lot of people. You attacked Mr. Skinny TV. You attacked his children. You attacked his wife. You're doing that. You did the same thing with BSC TV. Another brother, right? That's 2 black brothers. Actually, 3 black brothers because you did it with Mookie. You talking about Mookie's mother. It's like, bro, we can go back and forth all day long, but this stems away from the point that you are not addressing what CJ on 32 said. But talking about address and family, brother, you talk about Mr. Skinny. You talk about his family. You talk about Mookie's family. You talk about BSC TV's girl. Like, bro, what are you talking about? And then, listen, I'm not even going to include all the other people you talked about on video with other channels.
Talked about CJ's a whole bunch of stuff, man. Talked about him like a dog, right? I ain't never did that, so.
You did worse. You a police rat. You are a snitch. You did a whole live stream calling the damn police. Like, it can't get worse than that. Like, that's something you might think of a white man doing, right? A white man would call the police, right? I've never called police. I've never really called anybody on CJ on 32s or anybody in 32 gang. They know that for a fact. All right. They know it for a fact that never happened. But you got on a damn live stream, a black man, and called the police on another black man. You actually did it twice. You called the police on Mike Ray. Then you called the police on Mr. Skinny. And if anything, you're the one that made Mr. Skinny lash out because you kept telling him to pull up, just like you tell all these other guys to pull up on you if they want to beef and all and get physical. And then you run and call the damn police. Like, you a scared ass. I don't even want to get real nasty with this, but you be dragging people. You be like gaslighting people when they actually want to pull up on you. Then you run and call the police.
That's where I take offense to, like, how can I be the same as that dude? Ain't no big deal. That's what he said, but it is what it is. And then at the same time, CJ don't dictate what I got going on. I support him as a fellow brother, but at the end of the day, CJ can't stop me from what I'm doing. There's no, like you said, there's no bad blood. I don't got no ill will intent for him. But when I watch this video as a whole, I just felt like, I'm gonna tell y'all my honest opinion, right?
Bro, I just noticed that. Why is Buddy wearing them tight ass shirts on, man? Like,
I made it for nothing, no turning to something from that. Made it through property, on our minority, you never start. Hop on the jet on my property and fly away.